Okay, I've been thinking for a little while about doing this, and I think it's time. I think it's a good thing. I know it's a good thing. I just hope people take it the right way and want to listen, maybe change their lives a little bit. I know that this world's crazy out there, and it seems like it's getting crazier and crazier. We hear about all these things going on, in Israel and over there, and I mean, you don't really know much about it. I really don't know much about it, but I know that the Bible talks about things like this is going to happen, and it seems to be happening. And you hear about everyone talking about, and everyone in the church world talking about, the end of the world's coming soon and all that. Well, it's one thing for sure, it is closer now than it ever has been. So I think that I just want to make sure that everyone's got a plan for after we leave this life. Because one thing we know, atheists believe, Christians believe, that we all can agree on, we're going to be leaving this life one of these days, and who knows when. And I just want to make sure everyone's got a good plan for that. I mean, you can go there betting that it's just going to go into a black nothingness when you leave. But man, if you're wrong, that'd be a terrible thing. And I'm betting that there's God up in heaven. He's prepared a place for us to live if we can just get on His team. And it's not hard to do that. You have to make a commitment to God and a change in yourself. And that change is hard to do. And I know I've got friends out there that, I used to be a character. I still am sometimes. I try not to be, but I know that the older I get, it's easier to be a little bit more mature about it and do the right thing. When I was younger, I'd been hard to try to influence anyone to do the right thing because I wasn't doing the right thing most of the time. Anyway, I just want anyone out there that maybe doesn't have a plan for their future, what they do when they leave this life. If their plan's not to try to spend it in heaven with God, I think you really need to think about that and change that. And if you got any question how to change that, I mean, I don't really have you can leave a message on here. You can, and I'll send you some information or something like that. I'm leaving the message in the comments or something. But one thing about it you for sure don't want to do, and that's be embarrassed about it or ashamed to say anything about it, because who cares? You don't care what someone else is thinking about. If they see a comment on there asking for information about how to become a Christian or to live your life like God wants you to, you don't care about what people that would say anything about that, what they care. Anyway, I just want you to have a plan, everyone to have a plan for their future, for after this life. And I know that some people think, oh man, I've been too wild for that. There's no way I can do it now. It's too late. Well, it's never too late. Once you become a Christian, you can realize that no one's perfect. Jesus Christ was the only perfect person that ever walked on this world. To this day, and He always will be the only one. So don't think that you've done something too bad or too big, or you've already committed yourself to the wrong direction, because you haven't. No one is committed that direction until they leave this life, and if they haven't made the choice to be with God, then that's what happens. Anyway, I just want to help someone if I can, and I just want people to all of us outdoorsmen and people like doing things outside and being outside and deer hunting, fishing, whatever it may be, we all basically the same type of person. We all need to be on the same team here, man. I hope that everyone is when it's time to leave this life, and that's just the message I wanted to get across to people. Thank you.